Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I am here today to do flip throughs for you of two new books that I have created for my Etsy shop using the absolutely spectacular papers from the Pixie Dust Files. And if you follow me here, you know that I absolutely adore her papers and everything that she creates. And these books were created with all of her papers, meaning I didn't use anything outside of papers from her shop except like some pink cardstock and maybe a rose pattern, which I'll show you as we go through. So absolutely beautiful. I am inspired forever by her digital artistry, and so if you haven't been to her shop, I will link it below, and you have to go see the papers. So if you see papers that you would like and you're not sure what kit, just send me a message and I will let you know, because I have so many kits mixed in here. But one of the things I absolutely love about her digital papers is that they all go together so beautifully. I am endlessly inspired by them and just am so grateful to be able to create with them. So I'm gonna do the flip through of the large one first, this little envelope one that I put together, but I want to show you this big one first. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, and if you do, thank you so much. I did a reel of this one and mentioned that I would post this in my Etsy shop today. But I have a young niece who is getting involved in the arts, and I took her to Hobby Lobby today, and I was just exhausted because that store is overwhelming. And so this will be listed tomorrow, Sunday the 24th, I believe, in my Etsy shop. So if you follow me there, thank you so much. If you don't, it's just Under the Night Moon. And I really love to do little reels and things of things I have coming up. And I did a little reel of this book. So it's 7.5 by 5, the 2.5 inch spine, and you can see just the gorgeous papers. This is one of her backing papers, but it's so beautiful. I just had to use it for the cover. And then of course I added this really beautiful brooch, and you can actually take it off. It's threaded on the ribbon there, and then the ribbon is glued, but the brooch itself is not. Let's see, just beautiful ribbons. The papers are stitched on the inside, and then, like I said, all of the papers in here are from her shop. And you can see here just what a magnificent collection of beauty that they create. I did have fun with the butterflies. She has this little blue butterfly, and so I made a page of them and then just made them all different sizes. And you can see just the imagery, so gorgeous. Now I did some embossing, there's hand stamping, there's some vintage French book pages throughout, and then lots of little flips and tucks. So when you flip this over, it has this gorgeous rose, so beautiful. And then I made this a pocket, and this is her little book of dolls. So absolutely precious. And that just goes in there. I think I had it this way because I liked the ribbon. The ribbon's only on one side. I liked the ribbon right here. And then this is a little flip, and this is just on the front page. You can see the fun textiles I have down here. And then the little balloon is a flip, and on the back is a little pocket. And then another little flip. And you've got places to journal, add little pictures. So absolutely precious. And then you flip it back over. And then I put a little key and lock charm, like a little set here on the bottom. And I'll show you that there. So cute. So that's just on the front cover. And then what I did for this book, because I wanted to make sure that the contents of this book wasn't going to make the covers, you know, splay out like so. So I attached a smaller spine on the inside And then you see all the room in there. I gave myself a good 1/2 inch on each side to account for the rosettes and stuff, and it really worked out nicely. And whoever owns this journal will have lots of room to grow. So I love that. And so the inside spine, and here's where I put the 1/2 inch right here. Instead of doing the signature over here, I gave myself this like gusset here, I guess. So the book opens. I hope I'm making sense. So to start with, just one of her gorgeous music pages that she does in these colors. Like, I just love everything she creates. One of my little rosettes. Now this one I glued. I usually don't glue them, but because you can see both sides of the fabric, I thought that was a fun way to use them. And then this gorgeous chiffon, which is hand stitched along the bottom. I don't have very much more of this, but it goes so well with her digitals. Like, they're just ethereal look. And then the very first pocket here is this music paper that I folded up and made 2 little pockets. And that holds the first signature here. Oops, that was my glue gun that just fell. Right? Oh, anyway, I'll show you as we go. So inside this pocket, which I printed double-sided. Oh, I hope I'm in frame. Sorry if I wasn't. There's a little tuck spot down here on the bottom, holding just a cute little rose tag. And then just some more butterflies. And then these are the gorgeous papers that I've been playing with, and if you follow me, you've seen me use these. And a little crown charm there with some pearls. And I am nowhere near done working with these papers. I feel like I've only just like scratched the surface. And because I had so many printed, I went ahead and made the second little book there. Gorgeous little frame for you to play with and have fun, and it looks just so beautiful there. And then look at this absolutely darling little cutie. Oh my goodness, the little face. I gave her a little embossed crown, a little set of, a little necklace, and even her little shoes are embossed with some gold. It's kind of dark out tonight. It's evening time. But I just had to get this video done. I feel bad that I wasn't able to get the pictures done. And then the second little page here is a little pocket. One of her little sentiments. It says diary. And then just some vintage writing paper folded up with a little crown on there. Again, all the papers are from the Pixie Dust Files except for this rose paper. And then this is some vintage wrapping paper I swiped from my sister because it's gorgeous. But other than that, all of these little digitals and things are from her shop. Yeah, so pretty. Even the little tabs I made are from her digitals. And then this page here is one of her cute little rosettes, and then I just added some muffin trim to the back, made it a little pocket, and then in the pocket, one darling little person that is in, again, there's so many kits, but tell me that's not the cutest little guy you've ever seen holding his roses. I put a little textile here, a little rose, and a tiny little blue heart up there. So absolutely precious. I love the colors that she works with. I put dreams behind some polka dotted fabric. I love how the textiles just work so well together. And then he's just a little tag. And then of course you can see the papers have been tea stained. Gorgeous rose writing paper from one of her kits in here, which I always have on hand, that paper. And then over here is a really fun little rosette that I made. And then I attached some fun ribbons here, kind of like, you know, like a little curtain. And I thought it'd be so fun for the owner to put a picture here. And there's some silk ribbon roses, silk ribbons, and some dainty little laces. Like, this is one of my favorite laces. It's so dainty. And then just some other ribbons, little roses, and then the pink copy paper. So precious. I love that page. And then on the other side, another absolutely darling little person. They're just gorgeous. And then I put a little notepad in here. No, hold on. I forget what I do sometimes. She believed in fairy tales, and then I hand stamped this rose throughout this book. It's just a single rose, but I don't know. I just felt it was so pretty in this book. So I thought this was a notepad, but it's just a little flip over card for you to add to your story. And then of course it wouldn't be complete without one of her absolutely gorgeous little dresses that I adore. I put them in almost every book I make using her papers. And then of course there's the little butterfly. I just love, again, the paper I told you about, one of her little banners. So precious. And then this has it's like an acrylic trim, but it's really sparkly and it's really well made. I love that. Oh, and I didn't tell you, on the little dress is a little heart charm and some pretty little ribbons. I always decorate the little dresses with some little ribbons and just little things. So fun to decorate these dresses. I just can't tell you how much fun they bring me. The other side, some more of the ribbon that I used for the binding. It's so pretty. So I put a piece of it in here, a little tuck spot, and then it's also a pocket. Holding this really pretty journaling card. And so I always think the owner can go to her shop and buy some of her tags and things and print them. That way she can, you know, add to the papers and things to the book, and everything will match. So fun. And then just some textiles, some roses, a really pretty little heart charm here on the edge. And then in the belly band is a gorgeous rose. And then this is Sam Poole's doily die that I adore. Just love it. So dainty and pretty. I got that on scrapbook.com. And then I added one of these little bags that I've got some things in the works that I'm working on. So these little bags are for that, but they're so cute. They're polka dotted. So I just added one to this book. And then it's just really fun to add things inside the little bag. So I gave you this pretty little doily envelope. And let's see, what else did I put in there? One of her little wallpaper cards. I put a little tab on there. And then a little playtime thing. And then on the outside I decorated with one of her little crowns and then another little butterfly. And then here's the journaling papers with the little tabs to help you find your way. One of her little button cards, and I actually sewed some vintage mother of pearl buttons on there. Added some darling, darling little butterflies to it. I just think they're so fun. And these are printed on cardstock, so you can play with them, and they look like they're just flying right off the page. So cute. And then just a couple of little tags in there. Her little dolly tags. Absolutely darling. I just never get tired of her digitals, and there's so many. Then on the bottom here, some accordion lace and this cute little tag with a crown on it. You can see here the vintage accordion lace. So delicate, so pretty. And then I just hung a few tags from this gorgeous fussy cut rose that she gives you. I think that's in the dolly kit. And then I just added a little milk glass bead and a little pearl to the top of these. And you can flip them over and journal. You can add your pictures and a story. And you can see here how fun all the textiles look, just kind of cascading over each other. Love that. And then I have a children's book about Mozart. You can see it says Mozart right here. And I just think it's so fun. It's illustrated. It's darling. So I put a little page in there for the centerfold. And then more journaling papers. Here's a Once Upon a Time and a pretty little crown. And I put a little oh, sorry, my hand. I put a little rhinestone there. Another little butterfly. More journaling pages. Another, or the other side of the little polka dot. And then in this one I put this gorgeous printable. Again, more of her writing papers. This darling little dress. And then there's the hand stamped rose. And the polka dots are so fun. I hope you can see them. They're just really fun. Something different. And then just some little lace there. And then look at this adorable, I love this image. I just love her. I love her hair. I love the expression on her face. It's just darling. And so I embossed her little crown and her pearls, and then just put some textiles there, some polka dotted tulle down below, and then in this pocket, darling little digital, a really pretty vintage doily with roses on it. I just think it looks so delicate and pretty in the pockets. And then this is one of her absolutely beautiful envelopes. And I printed double-sided, and I shrunk it a little just so that it would fit in the book. Ooh, and then in there, just some printables and your own little button card if you want to make a button card. It's so fun. And you can sew them or glue them. I like the sewing, but that's up to the person, the owner. And I love including envelopes, so that just gets tucked in there. Let's see, some more textiles, right? And then the other side of this wrapping paper that I swiped from my sister. Much bigger little butterfly here. And then in here, you can see there's the hand-stamped rose. Just some fun journaling cards, labels, little textiles on the top of that tag. Fun little things to play with. This is just a little off cut, but it makes the sweetest little card. You could write just a little note in there, or just anything. Little picture of a pet, a special prayer, a quote, a song, so many things. And then here is the other side of the pink paper. Another absolutely darling little cutie. And then she flips down some of her beautiful papers. I just love the layering. So gorgeous. And then that flips over and you've got a nice journaling spot there. Fun little tab, beautiful pink paper to have some fun with, little butterfly there. And then this is the, I'm looking for the other pocket here. Oh, because it's all the way back here. All right, was throwing me off a little bit. Okay, so this is the other side of that beautiful rose paper. That's right. Okay, and so I just made a little pocket here. Right, what did I do? I don't know, sometimes it's so funny. Oh, so I attached the doily here because I love how delicate and pretty it is. And it's a tuck spot, and in the tuck spot I just put some of her digitals. Look how beautiful. This is from her collection of 100 of them. That's in her shop. This is her wallpaper kit, vintage wallpaper, I think. And then this is, oh, look at the little mushrooms. I just love. These are just some fun little things for you to play with. Oh, and then this is a little tuck also. The little ones go in here. But look at this, I shrunk this down. It's so fun to play with the sizes because it's actually the cover here. And I like to make them into little journaling cards and little, you know, artist trading cards. It's so fun. And they're so beautiful. And then the last page of the first signature here, I put one of her dresses with just, ooh, pardon me, some beautiful tulle, some little ribbons, and of course a little butterfly there, just for you to play and have fun with. And you can write a little note on the back with a felt tip. You can see the French book pages, and then one of her pockets from one of her kits here with a just beautiful rose. And then the beginning of the second signature is some of the pink papers from the light pink collection. So there's don't know if I have the darker pink, and I'll show you. This is from the darker pink, and then she has the lighter pink. They are both absolutely stunning, and I never get tired of either one. But I used the light pink here for the front cover, and I just made a little flip. Again, I shrunk it down because I like to work small, but I've used them large as well. And then I did some embossing, added some textiles, some really beautiful brocade that I've been hoarding. I added some gorgeous tassel trim. I love these like longer ones. They're so fun. And yeah, it's just magnificent. These papers are just absolutely magnificent. So this flips over, and it's just a fun little tuck spot. You can see I printed it double-sided. Gave you a really delicate little frame, and then one of her journaling cards, little ballerina. This is from the ballerina kit. So absolutely adorable. I just love. And then a little ballet shoe, some fun tulle, and there's our rose. Like a bookmark if you wanted to, or you could put a little list on there. And then I've got some vintage millinery right here with some these little pips, I think they're called. Double seam binding, and then I showed you this trim here. But you can see again like all the textiles on the bottom. So fun. And then the other side of that, and then tea-dyed cardstock, and then this is the Mozart, so I added another page to that. Made it a little pocket using one of her little houses, which I love working with her houses. And I glued this on the page. It's just a little tuck spot. And I added a little silver crown to the bottom. I hope you can see all these details. And then some tools, some little millinery, gorgeous little butterfly. The little door, I even put a little doorknob on there, is a little tuck spot for this baby tag. And then behind the house, I put one of my favorite images of hers from the ballet collection is this. There's a couple of them in there I just think are so beautiful. Little butterfly up there. And then this is the alphabet. I love ABCs. I just think it's so cute. And there's sort of like a children's feel to this book. I don't know what's with my phone. Sorry about that. So I love to add the ABCs, but in this really beautiful typography. Fun polka dot, some hand stamping, some more journaling pages. Really want to make sure I give you a place to write, follow your dreams. Hand stamped rose, her gorgeous writing papers. And then the other side, those are from my corner rounder. And other side of the polka dots. And then this is really fun. This was one of her advertisements, and I just fussy cut the center out and put these gorgeous little ballerina girls in there. But you could add your own picture in there, and just, you know, you can add it with washi tape and make it like a little flip so you still have the ballerina girls, or you can put them on the other side of this. And when you want to put your picture there, or if you want to have the ballerinas, right? It's just a fun little interactive thing. And then I put this darling little brass hanger and a little rhinestone with some sari silk, and yeah. But you see the little butterflies. Let me show you that up close. Not just darling, absolutely love. And then I just put some washi tape on there, and then I always put the Scotch glue stick here. I have it right here to show you underneath the washi. And then I even reinforced it with my stapler, but that was more for oh gosh, sorry, my hand. That was more for just like, you know, interest. Then on the other side of that is just a sweet little tuck spot. I glued this on there for interest, and then I just gave you a couple of her little baby tags. I'm probably gonna add a little more back here, but like I said, I just wanted to make sure I did the video of this book so you guys could see how beautiful and how fun and just how absolutely breathtaking the papers are. and hope I've inspired you to work with them if you have them, or not, or just, you know, a fun video to watch, looking at all the beautiful colors. And you know, just my work takes me away, so maybe it helps for you, you know, to forget about what's going on in the world and just enjoy the beauty of colors and beautiful imagery and roses. And then I did this really beautiful wax seal here of a rose, and then this is the last page here of the cover, and so I made it a tuck spot, and it says journal. And then, oh, I forgot I put this in here. This is fun. Well, first let me show you a beautiful journaling card. Look at how beautiful. And then I added a recipe, a vintage recipe of oatmeal cookies. So cute. I love these cookbooks. Oh, and sugar drop. Look at that. Very simple recipes. Absolutely love. So there, so that concludes the flip through of this book. Like I said, thank you so much for just joining me here on YouTube and watching my videos, commenting. I have received some of the most beautiful messages from people regarding my work. I just can't tell you how much that means to me and how much I love each and every one of you. For following me and for just, you know, subscribing to my channel, and oh, I just can't tell you what it means to me. I'm so very grateful for your comments and just your response to my work. It just really, it just means a lot. So thank you so very much. If you're new, like I said, you can follow me on Instagram at Under the Night Moon, and yeah, so stay tuned if you want to see the next book. Other than that, have a really great rest of your weekend. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.